Happy Make It Monday number 4. It's Miss Sullivan here. Let's get started. Hello. So I'm pumped and ready to go for this next week of learning. I've had all my coffee, so I'm good. Today we are going to learn how to make some castanets. And you're probably like, Miss Sullivan, what is a castanet? Well, if you keep on watching, you will learn what a castanet is. So let's get started. Okay, Make It Monday. Today we're going to learn about castanets and their history. Okay, you're probably like, Miss Sullivan, what is a castanet? Well, a castanet is a percussion instrument. So if you look up here, all of these instruments are also percussion instruments. You probably recognize a lot of these, like the piano and the cymbals and the xylophone and the tambourine and the maracas and the claves and the triangle, and then of course our drums. Those are all percussion instruments also. So this instrument, the castanets, belong with these instruments. Okay, castanets are made of two hollowed out pear-shaped pieces. And these pieces can be made out of wood. They can be made out of ivory. They can be made out of plastic. Today, ours are going to be made out of plastic. A really cool thing is, so they're played with a pair in each hand. So a pair is two. So you've got two in each hand. But the left hand, that pair is lower pitch. And the right hand, that pair is higher pitch. Okay. How do you play them? Well, they're held in your hands and they're struck together. So you use your thumb and your other fingers. Today, we're not going to get that complicated, though. And you click them together. Well, let's learn about where they are from. They're from Spain. So if you look up here in the left-hand corner, you will see an orange spot. The orange represents the United States of America. If you look over here, the green represents Spain. So we're over here and Spain is all the way over here on the other side of the world. Well, not the other side of the world, really, just across the Atlantic Ocean. So down here is the country of Spain. So Spain has neighbors just like Virginia, Tennessee, and South Carolina are our neighbors. Spain is France is above Spain, and then Portugal over here is right beside Spain. And then, of course, ocean. So Spain is one place that castanets are from. They're also from the Balearic Islands, which, if you look over here, Spain is here. We just saw Spain. The Balearic Islands are right off of Spain. So we've got Spain over here, and then the islands over here. 3, 4 islands. And there's a little sea that separates them. So Spain is here. The Balearic Islands are here. Just like when we learned about Japanese traditional music, China was over here, and Japan was an island off of China. So far, they're from Spain and the Balearic Islands and southern Italy. So if you look back up here on the right-hand side, the orange is America again, and then the green is Spain. It's not Spain, jeez. It is Italy. Miss Sullivan needs to go back and learn her countries. It's Italy, the country that looks like a boot. But not all Italy is where they're found. They're just from the southern part. So if you look back up, if you look to the other side, these are the places in southern Italy that they are found. So the bottom of the boot, there's the heel of the boot, and there's the toe of the boot. Okay. So we've learned about what they are and where they came from. Let's talk about a little bit about their history. They are credited, well, not credited, there are 3 different ancient civilizations or ancient people that are credited with creating or influencing castanets. So, ancient Greeks, they had their version of castanets, and they look a little different. They're still, the inside is still hollowed out, and you still play them with your hands, but these look more like a bell shape or a pawn in chess to me. So we've got the ancient Greeks, we've got the ancient Romans, and theirs looked a little bit more like this. They're more just like pieces of flat wood that you click together, as opposed to having the wood hollowed out. So we've got ancient Greeks, ancient Romans, and the ancient Romans, by the way, were from Italy. So that is still true today. And then last but not least, ancient Egypt. And we learned about ancient Egyptian music and modern Egyptian music last week. So this is what their castanets look like. They're actual hands. Another name that they called them was clappers. So you clap the hands together and it makes the sound. So theirs are actually really pretty. They are carved out and everything, and they look like hands. Pretty cool. Well, what are they used for? Okay, they are used in traditional and folk dance in Spain called the flamenco dance. And the flamenco dance is a dance that really, really focuses on rhythm. So much so that the dancer has about 3 different rhythms going on while she is dancing. So each hand, so we learned earlier that the left hand plays a lower pitch. The left hand pair plays a lower pitch, and the right hand pair plays a higher pitch. Well, the lower pitch plays one rhythm, and the higher pitch, which is the right hand, plays a completely different rhythm. So just in her hands alone, she's got 2 different rhythms going on. That is difficult to do. But to make it a little bit more interesting, her feet, because what do we dance with? We dance with our feet. Her feet are also doing a rhythm, but that rhythm is completely different than the rhythm in her hands. So she's got one rhythm in her left hand, a different rhythm in her right hand, and a completely different rhythm in her feet. Isn't that cool? So many, 3 different rhythms going on at one time. I don't know about you, but I don't think I could do that without a lot of practice. Well, we've learned about what family they're part of, how you play them, where they're from and their history, and what they're used for. They're used in a dance. Let's make our own pair. And don't worry, they're not going to be as complicated as this. I'm not going to make you play with 3 different rhythms. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, this is the part where we're going to learn how to make it. First thing is first, you're probably going to need a hot glue gun. So I would go ahead and plug your hot glue gun in. Next, you're going to need some cardboard. So if your parents are like me and being stuck at home, we ordered a lot of Amazon things. Go cut out some cardboard. But you probably need to know, Miss Sullivan, like, how big of a piece of cardboard do I need? Well, in order to do that, you're going to need also a tape measure. I just have this one. This is the only one I have. And what you're going to have to do is, because you play these with your thumb and your index finger, you're going to have to measure how long this is. So the easiest way I did this was just get a little bit, and then I put this on my index, and then I just wedged it in here. And for me, I need about 5 inches. I could do 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 is better. I need about 5.5 inches, if you see that. So that's how long of a piece you need. So let's see. This one is longer than 5.5 inches. So I'm just gonna mark it. You might need to get your parents to help you with this. 5.5 inches. Okie it doesn't have to be exact. And then you're like, Miss Sullivan, but how wide does it need to be? Well, that depends on what you're going to use. So, original castanets use metal pieces, but I don't have any metal or aluminum drink caps, like when you get a glass, like a glass soda, and they have the bottle caps. I don't have any of those, so I'm just going to use the plastic ones that I have. And you're going to need 2 sets of these, but your sets need to be different sizes. So we learned that the left hand plays lower, so my bigger ones, if you click them together, they make a lower sound. My right hand plays a higher pitch. My smaller ones make a higher pitch. So you're going to need 2 different sizes. And that's how you know how big they need to be. So to make it sort of even, mine need to be about, it needs to be about this wide. So I have to cut down the middle here. So I'm just going to draw a line here. Does not have to be perfect. So I need actually a piece of cardboard that is this big, and I'm just going to cut this straight down the middle. So I need to get my scissors, and I'm just going to cut where my lines are. Do 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 do. Okay, so it's the width that I need. Now I got to cut it to the length. Do 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 do. There we go. And like I said, it does not have to be perfect. And then you just cut that straight in half, like so. Just a little hard to cut, because I got small hands and small scissors. So that will fit, and then this one will fit. So we're good. Before we do the gluing, though, if you're like me and you want to decorate a little bit, you can. So I'm just going to decorate a little bit so that my castanets look pretty. So I'm just going to color, maybe make a design. Do 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 do. Mine are decorated. Now, to make this a little easier to glue, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to fold it in half like this. And this might be a little different. There we go. Fold it in half so it's got a good crease. And fold this one in half. There we go. Okay, okay. It's time to hot glue. Now you might need to get your parents' help with this a little bit. So picking it up, I'm gonna put hot glue around the edge here because that is where I need to get a new glue stick. Where's my glue stick? Hold on. There we go. Be careful. Please do not burn yourself. Get an adult to help you. I do not want you to harm yourself. And then put it in the middle. It needs to go. Ooh, I got a little burnt myself. It needs to go toward the edge and sort of in the middle. Okay. And then I take the other one and put it in the same spot. There you go. And there we go. Okay, that one's done. Let's just remember this one goes in your left hand, so. And ooh, it's still drying, Miss Sullivan. So wait, I'll go ahead and do the next one. Next one. I have a lot of Dr. Pepper lids because I love Dr. Pepper. So, and if your family has the bottle caps, go ahead, use those. I would use those if I had them. So this goes in my right hand. That one's done. Let's see about this one. Yeah, lower pitch, higher pitch. So I've got my castanets. And you're good to go. You can start making music. Well, that's it. That's all I've got for you today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.